Oh yeah, we're back. So, it's been 4 months now. Where have I been? Well, I was somewhere around here. And I was here, and here for a while, most recently here, and even spent a few weird days here. But that's not what you mean. Where in the world is Pixel Pirates? I hear you all say. So, it's time for the truth. Pixel Pirates is no more. Sort of. Let me explain. If we think back to my last video before I disappeared, I mentioned I was gonna try to use the Godot game engine while I was abroad, because let's be honest, Unity kills any battery that you try to run it on. What I didn't expect, however, was for me to fall deeply in love with the Godot game engine, and I love it in almost every single way. The node-based system is easy to use and highly customizable. The community is fully supportive if you have any questions at all. And best of all, I could run it for hours on the go without having to worry about my battery life, unlike when I used somebody else. Anyways, my only real gripe with the engine is that it uses GDScript, which is very similar in syntax to Python, which I don't always love, but it's slowly growing on me. One day, while messing around in the editor, I realized something important. The name Pixel Pirates sounds dumb. Like, come on. I couldn't have been much more on the nose than that one. I decided, hey, I already rebranded the whole game engine. I may as well go the full way and rebrand the name too. So, on that note, I would like to introduce the new and improved Pelago! It will be the same pirate-style adventure you all are waiting for, but now with a name that's much more memorable and much easier to say into a microphone. But enough just talking about this game, let's take a look and see what it's all changed up during this last few months. Right off the bat, the textures are all new and looking beautiful. From the player, to the houses, to even the stone pathways, I absolutely love my new textures. So much more vibrant than before, that is for sure. Besides some new textures, what else do we have? Well, a village, in my opinion, is a pretty poor village unless it has some residents inside of it too. With a little magic, and perhaps a little help from a script that picks a random direction, we have wandering villagers. These little guys will freely roam within any custom bounds you set for them, and will even periodically stop to give them a fun and peaceful vibe. Now that we have townsfolk running around, I just wish there was a way we could enter their houses so we could steal all of their precious loot, so we could explore their interesting decorating skills. Thankfully, we can. When you enter the inn run by your victim, I mean your friend, you can see lines of tables waiting for their bottles of Pelagrum, patent pending. Wander upstairs and there are beds that one can sleep in. As soon as I add that functionality, of course. Can we just, I don't know, close our eyes for a second and pretend we fell asleep? After a long and relaxing night at the inn, it's finally time for us to face some enemies. While there isn't a large selection of enemies yet, also known as there is only one enemy, these goblins sure do pack a punch. Or at least they would if I had attached the component to allow the player to take damage. Now that I'm actually recording this video, I'm realizing I missed a lot of very important features. Ignoring that mistake, we can still see how fearsome our little goblin warrior is. He can run, and most importantly, he can run and not get caught on walls thanks to this video by Jackie Codes. I highly recommend giving it a watch after this video because it was an essential piece in creating my enemy AI. I will also link the video in the description for y'all to check out. I hope to be doing a video that goes more into the deep dive nuances of creating an enemy like this, so let me know if you guys are interested in that. If we persevere and keep going through this super spooky forest, eventually we make our way to a little beautiful beach with our very own pirate ship. It's nothing fancy yet, but give me a few videos and this baby will be ready to be boarded and sail the high seas. On the topic of coming videos, I wanted to let you all know that I plan on working on Pelago a lot more regularly now. What you see now is realistically maybe a few weeks of slow progress due to some schoolwork that I had this last semester. But now that it's my winter break and my next semester is a lot easier, I should be able to make tons of progress on it. In addition to these regular Pelago videos, I want to do some sporadic, different kinds of videos. So I have a few ideas for some game dev challenges, as well as some game dev tutorials for Godot that I want to give my try at. Both to expand my genres in terms of my game dev skills in Godot, and here on YouTube just reach a broader audience and see what I like doing. Of course, let me know what you guys want to see because you know way more about what you want to see than I do. This video has dragged on long enough, so I will let you all go and roam free now. A huge thank you to everyone who stayed around to the end of this video, and I can't wait to catch you all next time. Bye!